Hey, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Slight technical issues, and I had to make some last moment changes. So here I am live, a few minutes late. I apologize. My camera wasn't working, so I had to basically pull my laptop out, and we're using my laptop camera. So hopefully it's working. Hopefully you can hear me. Please say hello. Let me know that you can hear me. I'm dealing with technology today. I sure would love to know that you can hear me before I start. But if we haven't met, I'm Catherine Hood. I am a certified diabetes prevention health coach. Many of you come to me, work with me to lose weight, and that's fantastic too. What I do is I don't teach dieting. I teach a way of living. I teach you mindsets. I teach you how to create a lifestyle, clean up your environment, get better sleep, better hydration, eat high quality foods frequently, and love your body. Love moving, love your life, and get a lot of joy and fulfillment from all aspects of your world. And I think that's so important, especially today when we're dealing with so much with COVID and all the doom and gloom and all the terrible stuff going on that I honestly am not a part of. I don't watch the news. In fact, my TV is still in storage over 2 years now, and I really truly don't miss it. I do miss going to the movie theater, which is strange because I didn't really go to the movies that much, but it's just the whole I can't go whole thing, I think. But anyways, I do believe that mindset is extremely important, and that's why today I wanted to talk about, do you have a winning mindset? I have some notes. I'm going to refer to those briefly here. But if we haven't met, know that you can schedule a call with me. It's 30 minutes just having a conversation about your goals, what your challenges are, what barriers you have, what's holding you back from reaching your health goals. And we talk about it, possibly some solutions, possibly some ideas, and we just kind of brainstorm together and have a good conversation. No cost, no obligation. I'm not a salesperson anymore. I used to be, but I don't high pressure sales anyone into anything because I don't like it. I do have a wellness app that is $85 a month where I monitor you twice a day, check on you, check on your food, your hydration, your sleep, your stress. And I nudge you forward every single day, lifting you up, pushing you to improve on one or more areas 1% every day. We also can jump on a phone call every 2 weeks. That's part of the $85 where we can discuss any challenges or barriers that you might be having that you want to talk about more in depth. But that's available to each and every single one of you. Again, a free phone call. And if you're open to it, $85 a month, just a monthly renewable or non-renewable wellness app that I can guide and help you. So that's really about it as far as that goes. I'm on Udemy. I'm going to be on Ngomu in January. Learned Live as well. Many different platforms where I teach and educate, and I just love helping to get people into a healthier place. Help them, encourage them, hold them accountable, whatever I can do for you. So winning mindset. Winning mindset to me is feeling confident, right? Knowing that whatever goal it is that I set, big or small, I can create it, I can make it, I can achieve it. It might take longer than what I expect, might take less time than I expect, but I love competition. I love setting goals. I love smashing goals. I love competition on all aspects. Like every time I'm at a red light and look at the car next to me, I'm like, you want to race? I'm always in the mindset of competition. That's just me. That's my nature. But I do believe it's learned. I believe it's something that's part of you. I believe that it can be ignited. I think it can be increased as well. And that comes into your positive mindset, creating the positivity that you can do it. And if anything bubbles up, a thought that arises that says you can't, maybe it's in somebody else's voice, somebody from the past, or somebody, your friends or your spouse or somebody has said something to you at some point in time that has diminished that, we can fix that. We can resolve that, right? We've got to get past that, move forward, and get you into a winning mindset. But when you have a winning mindset, you see challenges as an opportunity. You don't see them as roadblocks. You don't see them as well, I can't go any further because the gyms are closed, right? I don't see that as, oh, I'm just going to stop working out, right? I have since January, and I had a few things before that, but since January, I have been slowly purchasing gym equipment, gym things, doodads, bands, weights, all kinds of stuff over here. I finally actually just got my weight bench just recently, the one that reclines. I love it. I ordered that in February. It took that long to get it. But I've been ordering stuff slowly and building my own little gym, getting all kinds of really cool things that I've seen on Instagram and all different other places. I'm like, ooh, that'd be perfect, right? Because I don't have a lot of space, but I don't let that hold me back. I work out still every single day. I take classes. I have my stationary bike. I have actual real bikes as well. So if I get adventurous and I want to go biking around town, it's amazing. It's incredible. But I don't let the challenge or the barrier or the block that the gyms are closed stop me. I will maintain my strength. I will maintain my endurance. If nothing else, increase those. But also having a winning mindset is having success is being one step closer to my goals every single day, right? So with the changes that have occurred, I actually have no gym membership effective December 1st. I just don't, right? I'm going to wait until this whole thing blows over and then I'll reevaluate and go from there. But what I'm doing is I'm re-honing in what my focus is. One of the things that I've always wanted to work on, and something I actually was working really hard on in January and February, and then kind of got squashed with the whole first wave of COVID, was my endurance. That was something I was working so hard on. And it kind of got derailed a little bit because then I changed my focus with what I had here at home, which was very limited. But now I find that I've got this month to really hone in on my endurance, to improve that, to increase that. And it's enjoyable. It's a challenge. It stretches me. And when I'm feeling a little stretched, when I'm feeling a little fatigued and feeling like, oh, I'm hitting that ceiling, it's great because that's where I know I'm going to learn and achieve that growth that I'm looking for. So having a winning mindset is having that thought of success, small chunks at a time, small amounts. I'm not looking to run a marathon ever, but I'm looking to just increase my endurance, my being able to ride longer, further, higher output is my goal. So looking at the new doors that are going to open for me, right? New opportunities because my endurance has increased and improved. Because prior to this year, my cardio, I probably really didn't break a heart rate of more than 125. I really didn't. Cardio was not something that I strived to improve on. It wasn't anything that I enjoyed. But this year I wanted to change that. I wanted to love it, learn to like it and love it. Choose to really optimize my cardio time. I didn't work out. My cardio sessions weren't longer. They were just intensified. So by doing that, I did see some improvements in my overall body, my appearance. And I found that my fat loss improved as well. Just like they all say, the science is there, but I hadn't really demonstrated it. I didn't really try until this year, and I enjoyed it. I felt like with my bodybuilding, if you're not aware, if you don't follow me or don't know me well, with my bodybuilding this year, lowering my fat volume was much easier in a shorter period of time. So that's my goal. I know we're all at different places and all have different goals, and bodybuilding is probably not your thing, and that's totally fine. But just kind of using myself and my experience as something to talk about. But failures, having a winning mindset, failures are learning lessons to reflect on. Something I didn't do really well up until about 5 years ago. I would usually just plow forward, like no worries. I didn't really let mistakes or failures slow me down. I just brushed them off and kept plowing forward. But really, whenever we slip, have a mistake, do something that maybe isn't along the lines of what we're really wanting to achieve, it's good to just pause and reflect on it. Think about it. Like, how could I have done this differently? What led up to that maybe if it happens again, that I can make some different choices and the outcome would be different. So reflection for me in 2020 has been really big. In fact, that should have been my word of the year, was reflection. It has started and progressed 5 years ago, but I think this year I had a lot more time to reflect, and maybe that was because of COVID, don't know, or maybe it's maturity, or all of the above, but reflection is really, really important to see things when you slip, you fall, you make mistakes, or failure, if you want to use that strong word, is just lessons, right? Don't let it drag you down, because what it ends up doing is it creates that negative mindset, and then you go right down the drain, right? We want to have the winning mindset. We want to have a growth mindset. We want to improve every single day. 1%, just a little bit, little nudge forward. But our thoughts change the outcome. Our thoughts change the pictures in our minds. And those pictures in our mind are going to be what drags us forward, what leads us forward, which creates that we are aiming for. So mindset determines your attitude towards any situation. Okay, so your thoughts, what you're thinking or saying, creates your feelings. Your feelings towards that thought creates the action or the non-action in some situations. So we don't want that. Mindset determines your attitude 1000%. The thoughts we have feed into the feelings. This is your moods. This gives you your energy or non-energy. This helps you with making good or bad choices. This is what leads to your action. And this stuff happens fast. Most of us, and I did this for many, many years, most of my life, operate at a level where we are just, our subconscious is running our lives. We're not consciously making decisions. We're not slowing down and making healthy choices or saying healthy things. So we got to slow down, reflect, slow down, make good choices. Now, the opposite of a winning mindset is a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is where you're frozen. You have fear of change. You're afraid of change. You're afraid of what other people are going to say or think or do. Don't give a shit about what other people think, say, or do. Period. Just don't. It's all about you. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy. Maybe it's because, some sort of childhood thing. Maybe you feel like you're not enough. Maybe you don't feel like you're worthy of it, or you feel like you'll fail. So why even bother? Okay, this is a fixed mindset. You're going to stay in your comfort zone. It's so much more fun outside of your comfort zone. Fail forward, as some may say, right? I hate the word failing, but it seems to be coming out of my mouth a lot today. But fall forward. Make mistakes. Laugh about it. Share with the group. Share with me. Let's laugh about it, right? We can laugh about it and learn and move forward. Focus on small goals, small, tiny goals. Celebrate each victory. Celebrate each day, making healthy choices all day. Celebrate each week for making healthy choices each week. You've got to reward yourself, hopefully with non-food things. So, you can reward yourself with, maybe it's a Netflix movie that you've been wanting to watch, or a season or something like that. Save it for the end of the month, right? Have a good, healthy month, and then carve out one day, maybe Saturday, where you just binge watch that season or that show or that movie. Whatever it is for you, make it a reward. Create something for yourself that allows you to reward yourself for success. So binge watch your TV. Maybe it is a special drink, right? If it's once a month, that's fine. Some sort of coffee drink or special drink. Maybe it's a pedicure. Maybe it's a manicure if they have that available where you live. But motivation is not purchased on Amazon. You can't get it on Uber Eats, or you can't find it on the street corner. You can't find it anywhere. Motivation is internal. And here's what I believe on motivation. Motivation is when you start taking action. It will happen slowly, small amounts of action. And I know every single one of you watching this, and hopefully you are, and hopefully you're giving me a like, hopefully you're commenting below, but every single one of you have done this. You've said, I need to pick up the living room, and I'm just going to pick up a few things. And then you pick up a few things, and the next thing you know, you're moving cushions around, and then you might be folding laundry, and the next thing you know, you're dusting, and then you're mopping, and then you're doing the dishes, and then you're cleaning and organizing and disinfecting and then bagging things up. It just takes off, right? Same thing applies to a healthy lifestyle. Any of the aspects or pieces. What it ends up doing is it overflows into other aspects of healthy living. So once you start going into action, it overflows. Trust me. Just like working out, I tell my clients start off with just 2 to 5 minutes. That's all I say. 2 to 5 minutes. That's all you got to do. The hardest part is putting on those damn shoes. Once you get the shoes on, once you get moving, the rest of it's easy. You get out there, 2 or 5 minutes, whatever. You're like, I can do this. I can do 5 more minutes. And you do 5 more minutes, maybe 10 more minutes, maybe 15. But then go back home, right? And do it again the next day. Show up every damn day. Rest days, no more, right? Just do 2 minutes. 2 minutes a day. The goal will be 150 minutes a week. But if you think that you need a rest day, just do 2 minutes of stretching, 2 minutes of rolling, 2 minutes of abs, 2 minutes of something, but show up every damn day. Because guess what happens if you miss 1, 2, 3 days, 4 weeks goes by, 4 months goes by, and then next thing you know, you're 50 and you're like, what the hell happened? So here's what you need to do. Show up every day. That's where the motivation will come in. So do the hard stuff first. So if you're the type of person that's, putting off working out until the evening and you're never getting to it, it's a sign that you need to do it in the morning. But don't jeopardize your 8 hours of sleep. So you're going to need to go to bed earlier so you can get up earlier so you can work out first thing in the day and get it over with. It'll feel good. It's done. It's accomplished. Check that box, move on about your day. And I do recommend that with all things. If there's something you dread doing at work, do it first thing. Get it off the list. The rest of the day, you're like, easy, piece of cake. So start small, do the hard stuff first, take action, do something small every day towards your goal. Find out what is really working, reflect on the things that maybe aren't working well, improve on them, but make sure you are putting a ton of value on your sleep, right? You need your 8 hours of beauty rest. Everybody does. Don't be deprived on sleep. Don't be a zombie, because guess what? It's aging you. It's aging you tremendously fast. Don't do that. And don't do all or nothing. I'm going to work out 2 hours a day. I'm going to eat only lettuce for 2 weeks. None of that shit. Okay, that's too extreme. You going and eating 500 calories a day is too extreme as well. Stop doing that. You're going to feel like crap, be miserable, and so is everybody around you. It's not worth it. So stop your damn dieting. Create a healthy lifestyle. If you need help, message me. Let's get you pointed in the right direction. But so no punishment. That doesn't work either. But know to never give up. Never give up. Show up every day. Do a little bit each day. Be a part of this community. Post whatever challenges that you're having, struggles that you're having, or your victories. We've had a few recently that have been amazing and incredible. And some of you are new to the group and posting that you've lost 50 to 100 pounds or whatever. And that is incredible. And we welcome you to this group. We encourage you to share with us what works, what doesn't. And let's lift each other up and help each other reach healthier lives, feel better, live longer, have more experiences, and enjoy our lives together. So, all right, I went over my 15 minutes. My goal is 15 minutes every week, but I somehow get on tangents and I apologize. But please comment, like, tag people if you want in this group, add people to this group that maybe are not in here that need the support and help that we have here. Make sure you post in who worked out today if you're doing any kind of movement that gets your heart rate up. Share with us that you're working out every day. I try to comment on every single post in that thread. I love seeing what you guys are doing, and I really love the photos. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. And until next week, and hopefully I get this technology thing figured out. And hopefully you guys can hear me because nobody chimed in that I can see. Could be a Facebook thing, right? Anyways, all right, cheers.